And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET UK. We've got loads to go over today. We've got some footage from the US put together by Just over on X. He's basically just put together a bunch of news reports just regarding these orbs. So we're going to look at that first. We're going to go onto the Undercover ET page and look at some of the footage you guys have taken over Christmas period. And then we've got 2 YouTube channels to cover. And then tonight we've got a big deep dive on a video that someone called Kara from X has sent me. So I'm going to take a look at it. It looks really promising, to be honest. One that got ignored as the video was trying to be pushed up the field, you know, to move on and other things. It got so high and then it just got written off, and we'll go over it tonight anyway, folks. Like and subscribe to the channel, as always, Undercover ET UK, and you can find us on Facebook as well. We'll get onto that in a minute. Let's get straight onto X and find out what the news has been saying regarding these sightings across the US. It's getting out of hand now, you've got to admit. And let's have a listen, folks.
Now similar sightings are being reported here in San Diego and across Southern California.
Drone sightings spreading across the country now. Officials confirmed that unmanned drones have been spotted recently near Hill Air Force Base in Utah. Now, information on the number of drones that were spotted, how close they flew to the base, hasn't been widely or publicly released.
Developing news reported drone sightings are starting to appear in Nebraska. A viewer sent us this video that you're seeing behind me here. You can see several lights circling the ground, seemingly from the sky.
This time in White Settlement.
We haven't seen the formation of drones like that before.
Slowly moving.
Officers capturing video of the hovering drones last night after getting multiple calls about 6 drones flying together in a no-fly zone near Lockheed Martin and Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base.
The buzz around mysterious flying objects is gaining traction in Middle Tennessee as several people in Murfreesboro say they saw bright lights hovering in the night sky yesterday.
Tonight, Virginia State Police say there have been more than 150 tips of drone sightings like this one you see right here all across the Commonwealth this month alone. And residents want to know, what are they and who is controlling them?
Some people in South Florida have claimed to have seen them in their own backyards.
Well, talk about this mystery unfolding in the skies. Dozens of drones spotted across at least 7 states in the Northeast, including Connecticut.
It is a mystery rattling nerves across the Northeast and now here in Massachusetts. Tonight, the concern over drones in the night sky reaching Cape Cod.
The FAA has now issued a temporary ban over nearly 24 towns and cities up and down the Garden State.
After a month of suspected drone sightings, the FAA has banned most drone flights in 22 areas of New Jersey.
The mystery drone sightings lead to new restrictions for parts of New York.
This comes after the FAA issued temporary drone restrictions for nearly 24 towns and cities in New Jersey.
There is a bunch of red lights floating in the sky.
This video was taken by archaeologist Colin Rambo a couple weeks ago in Lemon Grove.
I was driving down the street, just right down the street from my house here, and I pulled my car over because I saw what looked like a fleet of glowing red orbs.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, and this is one thing to be excited about right now. There are thousands of people that have got telescopes and cameras in the sky right now. That's bloody brilliant. I tell you what, this is coming out. This is coming out. Even if these things are a hoax, right, and these drone sightings are a complete hoax, there's so many cameras in the sky now. They're going to find stuff. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I get you guys to film every day, and every day footage comes in. It's that easy. So it's only a matter of time before people start going, hang on, what are these objects just flickering through the lens? People are going to start questioning, and then when they start doing the research, boom. And like I say, biggest turn of events that's going to happen in our lifetimes, possibly in the history period. So be part of it. Be part of it. All the more reason to get involved and try and learn as we go. So yeah, interesting news report. A lot going on. Notice they use the term drone as well. I'm not a big fan of the term drone because although there are drones up there and there are industrial military complex craft up there which people can't explain, there's also a bit of confusion as well, because then people are starting to show the toy drones and the hobbyist drones going up, and it's not really what we're looking for. But those white orbs that we saw sort of stretched apart in some of those clips, that's what they're concerned about. We're talking about balls of energy or balls of light, traveling, triangular formation, doing ridiculous things. And yeah, folks, Undercover ET UFO/UAP evidence group. Join the group, get uploading, and we've got amazing stuff coming in. Brian Fisher, I want to know if you can send me this file. I want to see what this thing is all about here, because it looks really cool, to be fair, but we just can't tell what's going on with the background here. It looks like there's some lines here, so where you've done some editing, it looks stabilised, but I can't tell whether you're moving left or right, really. So that's the problem I've got with it. It looks really cool, looks like an orb, to be honest with you. And yeah, you can see it shoots off and comes back in, and really, really compelling stuff, mate. I just really want to get the original file so that I can see if I can make anything of it. Also, Alana, she's been at it again, and this time she's filming on Christmas Eve. And folks, this is absolutely amazing what she's done here. Look at this compilation. Look at this thing. And for those that are like, come on, Rob, it's a bug. Look, we know it's not a bug, folks. We know it's not a bug. That one just disappears, for Christ's sake. So let's just go back through this. I love this. Look how fast this thing is going. Look at that for a hockey puck. That's bloody amazing. Folks, if I'm a bit sloppy with the old keyboard, I've got a new keyboard for Christmas, and it's I'm getting used to it. Right. Look at this thing. That's mad, right? And it's got another object there with it. I'll have them both of those. Look at this. It's got another 2 objects there on top of that as well. Blimey. Alana, what are you doing to us? And you know what? There's definitely something going on in Australia. 100%. It's just undeniable at this point. I know that there's loads of bugs over there, and this is why it's a difficult task at hand, because we've got to try and mix through them both. And yeah, we'll try. We'll try our best. There's no guarantees with anything we do. But that is a classic hockey puck right there. Classic. And it just incredibly fast. There's not a lot more. I don't need much more, to be honest with you. Once it looks similar and it's going at a very fast speed, that's it. I'm done. The radio frequencies these things give off are just an extra added bonus, to be honest with you. Just an extra added confirmation bonus that these things are real. And look how quick. That's even quicker. Just zips right across there. It's barely visible. Then you can see the hockey puck. I'll take that. And look, it's so quick. It's still leaving a mark where it last was. That's unbelievable. Look at it. Just so fast. It's unbelievable. And this is just a flicker. I don't even know what happened to that one. That's real time, yeah? So the first half of this video is real time. And then it goes to slow-mo, right? There you go, slow-mo. Look at that. And hang on, just going back. You know it's not close to the lens, folks, because it goes behind the effing tree and pops back out the other side. Yeah, and for bug lovers, if you want a comparison, look at the size of this hockey puck compared to this tree, like to the bushes on this tree. It's a no-brainer, folks. It's bird size, but it's not a bird. Do you know what I mean? Look. Now, if it was closer to the lens, you could argue it's a bug, a fly or a bee. But look, knowing it's that far away from, it's going behind the tree, it just can't be. It just cannot be, folks. It cannot be. And for anyone that's like, oh, look, Rob, it's a bug, you're in complete denial. And you're actually part of the problem. Time to wake up, because I'm not scared to tell you guys, if you're on the fence with this, most of the subscribers on the channel are completely on side with me. They've watched everything. They've known all the research that's been done. They've done it themselves. And yeah, mighty proud of anyone who joins the channel now that openly admits that they were on the fence with this, but they're no longer. Honestly, it's not about being right and having a fat ego. It's just about being truthful to yourself, being truthful to what's out there. And yeah, absolutely amazing. Alana, thank you so much for taking your time on Christmas Eve to film the skies. It's incredible. Look at this thing. It just disappears, for fuck's sake. This one's just like, yeah, I'm out of here. Gone. Maybe there's an invisible portal right here, Lana, which is why you're seeing them so often. Because look, this thing just vanishes into thin air. Where does it go? Where does it go? You know? Can't see it between the bushes or anything. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Let's do that. Let's do some enhancements for you there, because that's incredible. And for anyone that's like, there's still bugs, look, we're seeing the same objects in so many different countries, and the enhancement will just prove it. It'll just prove it. Hockey puck number 1. Oh, wow. Check that out. Again, the plasma the plasma these things emit off are the white bits, so it will take away some of the image, but that's okay. We can work it out. There you go, hockey puck. Clear as you like, folks. Clear as you like. Look, right up against the tree line. A fly would be about this big, a pea on this tree. And at that distance, you'd struggle to pick it up. You wouldn't get any focus. You'd get no detail, nothing. This is clear as you like. Clearly like the length of this branch here. You know, a basketball size. Without shadow of a doubt. Without shadow. And the fact that these things are travelling so fast, we're getting different types of... Look. 1 minute it's rectangle. Now it's like got this oval shape to it. Yeah? It's because of the speed it's moving at, folks. 2,000 plus miles an hour. You can't expect to see it clearly, you know? We've got to be practical about these things. Look at this. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And without shadow of a doubt, Alana, there's something going on. So keep it up. Keep it up. And all I can say is big thank you for doing that on Christmas Eve. Brilliant. Sydney, Australia. And moving on. We have to keep moving. Yellowstone. This was on YouTube 1 month ago. And Robert Shape just directed me to this. And to be honest with you, how compelling is that? Just this left side. Check this thing out. And it looks like seed fluff, right? Look at it. On the approach, it really looks like seed fluff. Look at it, though. Now, when I stop it, you're like, Christ, that's not seed fluff. It's a white orb. And we've seen this in East Texas. We've seen it in Wales. We've seen it everywhere. We've seen them everywhere. And this is cracking. Look at it. What a cracking bit of footage. You know what? I'll enhance it and it won't do much with it. But this thing has noticed the camera and it's tagged the camera. So it's Dragon UAP behaviour, in my opinion. There's no other reason, really, for it to come down that we can see, that we know of. So I'm going to go with that idea that that's what's happened. Look, this is a white it's a white orb. It's going to take away some of that hue around it. So you're going to be left with a smaller white object there. But it is what it is. There you go. The hue around it's kind of merged in with this, and you've been left with this kind of like diamond-shaped bit of whatever it is. Whatever it is, folks. Maybe even just rounded off there. But look at that. Anyway, it's not seed fluff. And we've seen something similar in Wales. And the high activity that we saw is incredible in that clip. So, yeah, thanks very much, Robert, for pointing me in this direction. I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Travelling way too fast. Look, you can see it comes from the distance here, over the trees. Look, and then boom. It's just, and that's how quick it's moving. Look, you can see there. It's probably. Here, it's probably in line with the trees, if not just in front. It could be behind, but that you can tell from the size of the object. And then as it zooms closer, look at it, it must be just going incredibly fast for it to go from a tiny pea to what it does. probably just in front of the bush line before, you know. It's incredibly fast. Anyway, thank you very much, Robert. Well done, mate. And this one over in Melbourne. Here's the start of the video, folks. Peter Maxwell Stalery. He's got his own YouTube channel. Please visit.
God, you are hard to get, you. Amazing. Look at that.
That's what we're seeing, isn't it? UK, US. And these white flickers, this reminds me of the portal in Wales.
It's basically going by the side of the sun. And it was funny because I just had something that looked like a friggin' kite fly by the house and go in that direction.
Wow. Yeah, classic orb capture that we're seeing. That this is spot on, and I can tell you it's 100%. 100%, just because of the flickering going on around it. We see it all the time with proper UFO captures, you know, and definitely in my mind, this is what. And now I've seen this, and it's not. I'm pretty confident in this guy and what he's showing, and because it looks so similar to what we're seeing over in the US at night. 100% in my mind, something's going on, and 100% something's going to happen. In my mind, it's all happening way too much, and I think this is now disclosure, folks, happening in a big way. I really do. So thank you, Peter Maxwell Slattery, for sharing, and keep doing what you're doing, mate. If you want to see what his channel looks like, folks, that's what it looks like. Hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of footage on there. I may get in contact and see what we can do. Fantastic, right? We've got one more video that I want to go through now, and then I'm gonna save the deep dive video for later. So this came in from Robert Shape again, and I love these videos because it really nail on the head. When I mention radio frequencies, guys, this is what I mean. So January 9th, 2024. Robert's got like a car radio frequencer, and he's put it next to his cameras, and when he records these things, if any UAP go anywhere near this thing, it goes off, and it lets Robert know that there's a radio frequency being picked up, X and K band, okay? So yeah, check it out.
Some kind of radar hit.
Didn't even see it, folks. We didn't even see it. There it is.
I saw something on top. I'm not sure.
Check this out. Look how fast it's going. Boom. Another one comes through this way as well. And I didn't see the top one. I only saw the bottom one. Look. And I think it might even be the same object, folks. The crazy thing about this...
I think I saw something on top. I'm not sure.
Crazy. And this here, if you remember the videos recently in Australia, check it out, look. Really faint, but fast. It's very similar to what we're seeing in Australia. I would say that the ones in Australia were a bit longer, but speed-wise, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm pretty sure if you had a radio frequencer, you would have picked up a noise like that as they came past. So... this is what I'm talking about, folks. Bugs and birds.
I saw something on top. I'm not sure.
Bugs and birds cannot set off the radio frequency. They cannot. It's just not. It's not possible unless they've had an implant put in. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, and we're going to deep dive this one later on, folks. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed that one. Like and subscribe as always, and I'm going to send some more information out to you guys in the coming days regarding the membership. It's going to be awesome, folks. It's going to be awesome. I've just had something arrive in the post. I'm waiting for one other thing. As soon as I can put it all together, I'll show you. It's going to be brilliant. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye for now.